So I'm Katie Derham and I'm the co-founder of Peanut Crumb and I'm a radio and TV presenter.
So I'm Naomi, I'm a senior producer at Peanut Crumb.
I'm Jane Gerber and I'm the co-founder and creative director at Peanut Crumb.
My job, I work across audio at Peanut Crumb. So at the moment I'm helping with the production of a podcast for ZSL. So my role is quite varied. So with regards to podcast production, you sort of have the pre-planning of everything. So guest booking, liaising with talent, booking the studio, planning ahead in terms of the actual episode sort of structure and themes. Then you go into production, so it's recording with the guest, and prior to that you'll do script writing, briefing calls with the host, but then also the guest. Production day, for this podcast we're recording live in a studio. We've got the audio aspect, so it's an audio first podcast, but we're also recording video as well, so we're like sort of piecing together sort of social media clips. It's sort of liaising with talent on the day, liaising with the client, working with the studio, recording and overseeing the recording, and then post-productions, working on the edit, working with the video editor, sort of piecing together the sort of final product for the client.
So I started working in radio in the early 1990s and I started as a secretary at the BBC. That was my very first sort of entry job, which was great because it gave me a really good oversight of the way the BBC worked and the way different radio programmes worked, but obviously in an administrative role. And then I got a job as a researcher and then worked my way up through being a producer on programmes at Radio 5 Live when that launched in the mid-90s. And then I became a presenter. So I sort of did a bit of broadcasting as a broadcast journalist, a bit of presenting and also production as well in radio. And then I sort of made the transition over into TV, where I stayed in TV news for about 15 years. And then I kind of came back into radio as well as doing TV for arts broadcasting, which is what I do now.
So I didn't study media, and I think that's something really important to consider with this industry. You can get in without a degree, but you do have to be driven and you have to be dedicated. It's a competitive industry. It's an amazing career.
So I've kind of adapted. So the industry is fast growing, it's very competitive. You need to adapt to so many different roles. So I've worked as a podcast producer, I've also worked across different events like the Brits, the Audio Production Awards, but then also working across radio as well. So I've had experience working full-time for an employer, but then also having that freelancing experience to sort of help me grow and develop within the industry.
Thinking on your feet, being able to problem solve. You may be on location, something goes wrong, you've got to think really quickly about how you're going to solve that and turn that situation around. So really thinking on your feet and problem solving is really key.
Good communication, being friendly. Like for me, going through the industry, like being kind to people is really important. People always remember how you treat them, and I think that's really important as a producer to sort of have that within the industry. The advice I'd give myself is to have more confidence in myself, be brave, strive for what you want to do. And I think over the years I've sort of gained that confidence.
But I would encourage anybody who's interested in the industry to find out about schemes like Future Creators because it's a huge resource. You know, we all started sometime as well and hoped for help and guidance, and so it's really nice to hand it on.
Advice I would give, even if you're working at a company, network.
I think what's really exciting about being in the creative industry is that you can create your career. There's more crossover between TV, audio, social, digital, gaming, animation, and so the opportunity to tap into different parts of the creative industry is so exciting.